Abortion does not solve environmental problems. Hey everyone, this is Brittany with Students for Life, bringing you today's pro-life Gen News. Today we're going to talk about the false idea that we need abortion and fewer human beings to keep the earth clean and healthy. Recently, Raphael Samuel, a New Delhi resident, sued his parents for being born. Yep, he's that mad his parents gave birth to him. And no, Samuel didn't grow up in poverty. His parents are both educated lawyers who, Samuel concedes, provided him with a great life. But he is part of an anti-natalist movement that basically preaches that people should have fewer children. It follows the same logic as groups like the Sierra Club that argue that people are the scourge on the environment. It is a part of the discredited Malthusian theory that population causes poverty. And yes, groups like the Sierra Club strongly support anti-life groups like Planned Parenthood because Planned Parenthood has a goal of reducing the human population. For example, the Sierra Club says they support Planned Parenthood because, quote, women's rights and environmental justice go hand in hand. Universal access to voluntary family planning and health services for women is critical to achieving that goal. But that isn't the only or true reason. For example, the Sierra Club has a full-time employee whose job it is to work on international population control issues, a phrase that should scare you when you consider the implications. And Michael Brune, the executive director of the Sierra Club, endorsed abortion as a way to get the earth to a sustainable level.
Women who have rights and who have the ability to have choice about their reproductive, make their own reproductive choices, will help to produce strong families and will help to protect the environment at the same time. Sierra Club is pro-choice.
This is a common argument heard on college campuses, and for today's episode, we wanted to get insight from Michelle Hendrickson, Students for Life's Eastern Regional Director. Michelle, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you would respond to these arguments?
Sure. Hi. I am proud to serve with Students for Life. I'm known for a few things here on the team and in my own family. Not only my passion for fighting against the injustice of abortion, but I am someone who also passionately cares about our environment. I was born and raised here in Maryland on the East Coast. My education was centered around caring for the environment, and I actually directed a nature camp along the Chesapeake Bay where we teach children, elementary through high school, all about the bay and protecting our watershed. But really, the answer is very simple in this case. Violence is never the solution to any problem, right? And abortion intentionally takes the life of a human being.
That's awesome. I love it. We've heard this argument before that too many human beings are the cause of problems in the environment. Could you address that?
Yes, and I do hear this argument a lot in my state about abortion somehow benefiting the environment, because if we just reduce the amount of humans negatively affecting the environment, our world could better sustain itself, maybe. You know, assuming that abortion could somehow address the real problem that we have of our environment needing some serious attention, to me, it's just terribly misguided and not actually helpful. Just very simply, again, violence is never the solution to any problem. And maybe the most beautiful thing about the human species is that we can learn from our actions and love each other and the world around us. So the act of killing to solve the problem is just something that really our kind as humans, we've progressed beyond that. So anyone still using an argument that we'd have to kill our own young to help the environment, it's just a very archaic way of thinking. And then second, you know, any environmentalist using this argument just absolutely loses respect, in my opinion. Humans are part of the animal kingdom, right? Right. Saying that we should just kill living creatures who are a part of this world and a part of our functioning ecosystem isn't truly considering the environmental implications of that, really. It's just irresponsible.
That is so true. That's such great insight. Thank you so much, Michelle. And now for a homework assignment. I want everyone to look up the book called Population Bomb by a discredited Stanford professor named Paul Ehrlich. Ehrlich helped popularize the anti-life arguments we often hear from environmentalist groups. They have formed an unholy alliance with groups like Planned Parenthood to push the reduce of overall human population. Reading his writings will help you understand where these very wrong ideas are coming from. Till next time, I'm Brittany with Students for Life. See you later.